YouTube, Low Yard Gang, podcast listeners all over the globe, guys. Welcome to a brand spanking new episode of I Was Told.
We talk comments.
Cap and Crown. Listen, Cap and Crown NBA podcast, man. Listen, we talk about all things NBA related over me. Pretty good game that was on today. Pretty good game that was on yesterday, man. We're gonna talk about all that plus more. And other NBA news that's dropped, man. I saw the thumbnail. Already know we're going to talk about. So if you guys are into NBA content, do us a favor. Hit that subscribe button. Join us here, man, every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday morning as we continue to get our NBA talk on. Playoffs going on. One team has advanced. Still waiting on two more to decide who's going to advance out of that series. But we're going to talk about that today, man. We're going to talk about it today. So do us a favor. Hit that subscribe button. Everybody hit them likes for us today, man. We appreciate the engagement. We appreciate the views, the likes that we've been getting. It's been going up a little bit, slowly but surely, man. But we definitely appreciate it, man. Like I said, we're trying to build this community of NBA fans like yourselves, man. No matter what team you root for, we're here to talk about all things NBA. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Also, too, if you got any questions or comments addressing any of the topics that we bring up here today, let us know, man, who y'all got winning at the Spurs and OKC series, man. Let us know what y'all thoughts on the Knicks advancing to the finals. You know what I'm saying? Let us know. Let us know y'all thoughts. King, you ready to get to it, man?
Yeah, bro. Before we start, though, shout out to Donovan Mitchell been better than Jalen Brunson. Go ahead.
We're going to get to all that in a minute, man. We might have to do a little mean receipt thing over here, man. You know what I'm saying?
Hold up.
But listen, man, let's go ahead and shop real quick, man, and show some love to the sponsors of the channel.
This I Was Told segment is brought to you by the folks over at Fanatics. Fanatics is the world's largest collection of officially licensed fan gear from all the leagues, teams, and players you love the most, including WWE. You can earn fan cash to redeem when your orders, jersey protection for when your favorite player is traded or changes teams. They also have an unrivaled selection of authentic fan gear and Fanatics exclusives that are only available on the site. So if you need some merch and are interested in helping the channel, scan the QR code on the screen or follow the link, which is always in the description.
Usually when I put this shirt on, it's for reasons. Listen, man. Like I said, the New York Knicks just won, man. That was one of the topics that we probably weren't going to have. I think we're going to have ready before the game was over with, but the game is now over. The Knicks win in sweeping fashion. Bro, it's a lot to take away, not just from the game, but just the surrounding, matter around this whole entire series, bro. Yeah. It's funny. I don't know if you saw. They were trying to deter Knicks fans from coming to the stadium. They were canceling some of their tickets when they actually bought the tickets. Security was taking away brooms from Knicks fans as they were walking in through the stadium. It was crazy, bro. The fact that Cavalier players were crying that there was so many Knicks fans, like y'all not the only stadium that those type of teams have taken over. You go to American Airlines Center, we had Laker fans swarming the goddamn stadium. We weren't crying about that.
Aren't they one of the biggest markets in the NBA?
No, they're the smallest.
Gotcha.
So I don't know. I mean, that's not what your concern should be. Your concern is to give a better product on that court. You got swept. That's the last thing you need to be worried about, how many people are sitting in the crowd. But anyway, so they win 130-93. Jalen Brunson wins Eastern Conference. Larry Bird, Eastern Conference MVP. Definitely want to shout out to some people, man, who said some things about Jalen Brunson, but we'll get to that here in a little bit. I'm gonna get King's thoughts on it first, man.
Bro, I don't got to say, bro. It's all you. I'm just happy.
You got that throwback Steve Nash jersey on, man. Let me know, man. What's your thoughts, man, on the New York Knicks returning to the finals after 1999, man? Since 1999.
I already apologized to Mike Brown. Apologized to Cat. It's my guy, bro. Ride or die. Jalen Brunson fan. Wow. Jalen Brunson is in the finals, leading the team as the number one option. This is crazy.
Whoa.
Bro. It's like
how was it? When I was told.
I don't know.
Shout
told him.
Shout to Becky Hammond.
Yeah, shout out to Kendrick Perkins too.
Oh, but, okay. I got you. I hear what you're saying.
Yeah, man. Jalen Brunson. It's like a proud, brother moment or so, bro. Like we watched Jalen Brunson go from nothing, and people yelled at me on the show about $20 million. I was so mad when he was gone. When Johnny B told us that he got the shirt signed or the jersey signed by everybody, and I was like, oh man, hold up. it's making sense there and all. But shout out to them, bro. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I know we're gonna wait to the show and you're gonna wait to give your predictions, but I'm rolling with JB. I'm rolling with JB to the end. I wanted to win the championship. Shout out to the Mavericks having the best draft of all time. People yelling about that now. I yelled about that a while ago. It's not even exciting anymore. But yeah, the Knicks have been dominant, bro. They've been on another level. Shout out to Dan Housen for all the wrestling fans. Dan Housen, they cursed the Knicks. They were losing at first, and then he uncursed them, and they haven't lost a game since he uncursed them. If you know anything about wrestling, that's crazy. They had him in the front row and all that stuff as well, and he did that. But the Knicks, bro, they've been playing at another level right now. They playing at that championship level where you just see them clicking on all phases, and everything's clicking. And you got to get right at the right time. They have one of the best rosters, one of the highest paid rosters in the league as well, and they looking good, bro. Like, I don't see any flaws right now.
Well, like I said, congratulations to Jalen Brunson. We've been champion for the guy on the channel. You know, I remember telling folks about how he would get better and better each year. He's shown that, and he's showing it again this year. You know what I'm saying? He's literally gotten better since high school. I remember bringing that up multiple times. The fact that, you know, we wanted to bring him back, but everybody like, nah, let him go. He ain't worth it. Like, okay. I remember people talking about it. I remember Knicks fans. Got to get on the Knicks fans. I remember they was killing Jalen Brunson after that 2-1 deficit to the Atlanta Hawks in the first round. I remember that. I remember, like I said, I remember folks coming there talking about, can you win with Jalen Brunson? Is he a winnable player? Is he a number one? Like I said, Becky Hammond, I remember her going on ESPN and everybody was quoting it. Like, yeah, I don't think he a number one, all that sort of type of stuff. And all he's been doing, man, is continuing to get better. Bro, it's crazy to me, man. I think we talked about it before, how people always are so reactionary, man, to everything, bro. It's like, why can't you see things as they're happening and kind of gauge for yourself or like what you see? Like, I see something in this kid that I think he can do this, or I think he can do that. Nope. If he missed that shot at that time, he's trash. It's like, bro, you're not gonna wait and just kind of let it play out to see how far it goes. Nope. That's it. But then we get to points like this. It's like, well, oh man, look what Jalen Brunson did. We've been telling y'all that. We've been saying it for the show for the longest. Like you said, we been joking about he ain't worth 20. Oh, get somebody else to be the number 2. All that sort of type of stuff. It's just like, bro, you could have kept that here, but it is what it is, man.
Special, man. I meant to be.
Yeah, but I mean,
God damn, bro.
It's like I said, man. It's like we you don't watch the games or something. I don't know what it is, but anyway, congratulations to him, man. I'm actually happy for Jalen Brunson, man. I really am. I'm not gonna go as far as King and make my prediction. I'm gonna wait till the next series is over with, then get my prediction. But I picked a shot. Matter of fact, I was telling BA, and I know Freezy's my witness. I've been picking the Knicks for the last like 3 or 4 years to make it to the goddamn finals, and they finally made it now. Yeah. I just thought it was gonna win it, be to the finals with the previous coach, but they finally made it. So I always thought it was gonna be them and another team, but it is what it is. But you them made it to the
Jalen Brunson, bro.
Yeah, bro, I'm proud of Jalen Brunson. I told you a couple shows ago, I wanted him to go to the finals so I could see people eat crow. You know what I'm saying? That's all I wanted, because I was sending you stuff like, bro, look at what these people are saying.
This has always been crazy, bro. It's like people don't. Basketball is a game of patterns and all. Every game is a game of patterns. So you see what people do. You pay attention to what's happened in the past, and you know that it's steps that people take. You saw the steps that this guy was taking, and to say like the way certain fan bases give up on people and like find ways to, you feel me, like cope and do stuff, and it's like, that's disgusting. Like, come on, help. You're supposed to be behind this guy. He's going to get to the next level. Like, pump him up. And they're like, no, I want to do this. But Jalen Brunson, a winner. I don't got to worry about that. We talked about that. When he was gone, that was the main thing I missed on the team, was his leadership. And we saw what happened the next year without him, and all the leadership was missing. This guy, leader, bro. He can get through any of that. He's been told his whole career that he couldn't do stuff.
Couldn't do it, yep.
He's been told his whole, he had to stay in college extra years because of that, to win extra championships. Come on, man. Jalen Brunson, a top 10 player in the NBA, bro. We had Jalen Brunson in the second round. He had top 10 player. That's unbelievable.
So, once again, I know you get tired of me asking you this. You text me earlier and said, stop asking this question on the show. Right? Are we finally done with the Jalen Brunson, Donovan Mitchell conversation? Are we finally done with the D Wade, James Harden conversation?
I would hope so. Especially D Wade and James Harden. Well, I'm gonna get to that in a second. Stay on this Jalen Brunson and Donovan Mitchell thing. Jalen Brunson's now 3-0 against Donovan Mitchell. He's played him as a number 2 on a team, you feel me, and beating him without his number 1. And he's beaten him 2 times as the number 1, like handedly. Like, bro, this is easy. Stop it. Like, they're not on the same level. I wish we'd have showed that tweet I sent to you before about Donovan Mitchell saying that love Donovan Mitchell in Cleveland, the Cleveland fan, and all of a sudden he doesn't help when he can't score. He doesn't help you enough in the other aspects of the game.
Quick question. I'm glad you brought that up. Is Bomani Jones gonna go online and apologize?
He should.
But is he?
I don't know.
You know you want to say no. It's okay. He ain't.
I mean, Bomani might, man. Bomani was my guy, so he might. But he should. He should apologize.
I don't know. But he didn't dip his toe in the dark side of late.
You're right.
So yeah, he see what worked for everybody else. I guess he's trying to himself. But yeah, bro, I will give one thing to Donovan Mitchell did show up today. I will give him that. The fact that he was getting on this is the thing too. I was listening to your boy AM Hoops earlier today. Mm-hmm. So there's those rumors that the Lakers might try to go after Donovan Mitchell if things don't go well in this series, and we saw what happened. He also Donovan Mitchell went off on the team in one of the timeouts because they were down by 30. It's like, bro, he was like, yo, y'all not gonna show up, man. Go ahead. He pointed. He said, the door's right there. I can go.
They was already quitting. They weren't listening, dude.
Bro, and that's that right there, bro. And
what I say last show about the top of the line guys, the way it rolls down, your leaders.
And this right here is why I asked you a couple shows ago when I said, is James Harden gonna still pay James Harden what he want at the end of the year?
James Harden close, bro. He close to that, bro. He close to that because you know, yeah.
What did Shaq say? James Harden going James Harden, boy.
But the way the contracts are right now, we talk about there's no middle ground. So you either gonna take the most or you gonna take the less. Because James Harden one that's gonna take the less.
He already so they already reporting that he's supposed to be opting out because they had a handshake deal for him to get a new contract. And I think I asked you about that. I said, bro, I wouldn't pay James Harden. I'm sorry, bro.
So what's Donovan Mitchell making right now?
I'm not even sure.
I wouldn't. It ain't nothing cheap. But I'm thinking about that Laker thing you said earlier. A little too much. Yeah, he better than Austin Reeves.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if he not Kyrie. Like that's. I don't mean to say it like that, but it is what it is. That's you want Kyrie, and I know getting Kyrie right now probably not the best thing. I know I heard rumors of that, but age and all that stuff, you don't want to take that chance again right now. Luke in that time right now, he need guarantees. But Donovan Mitchell, maybe it might work. You gotta keep Bron though, bro. I took Donovan Mitchell, Bron, Luka, and a team. So I get a center, like, but they might do something.
Dominating.
Nah, his career might be over too. But on to James Harden though, I waited long enough. This dude had more turnovers than field goals again today, bro.
Making stuff up, huh? Making up numbers, huh?
And he only had like 4 turnovers today. And he had more turnovers than field goals again, bro. This crazy. They said this dude's better than Dwayne Wade.
He's better than Dwayne Wade, King. You're not looking at it right.
Bro, I don't understand these players. So I told you it makes me like very critical of players. And I don't want to be as critical as I am, but it's because of the way the hyperboles that these people throw.
Mm-hmm.
Rose a day. Shout out to Jalen Rose. I don't have a problem with Jalen Rose. Chamberlain, bro. And I'm like, come on, y'all gotta stop, man. It's cool. It's cool seeing somebody excel great and do it. It's okay. This is the same way we got, you feel me, being as good as Michael Jordan.
Think you've been breaking. You kind of going in and out.
I'm sorry. But they gotta stop this. So this is the same way they got Ant being compared to Michael Jordan. Nikola Jokic being better than Shaq and all that stuff. Like, come on, man. This is not for all the younger folks, and I'm a younger folk when it comes down to this. Wilt Chamberlain,
Right.
nah, bro. Like Wilt Chamberlain, rookie year, he averaged like 30. Wemby ain't Wemby averaging 23.
Blocks.
Yeah, probably so. Like that, and they didn't include blocks back then. Like I understand Wemby is the topic of the moment, the flavor of the week, but like, don't stop. Like you diminishing, and Wilt can't even talk about himself right now. Like, come on, don't do that. That's not Wilt Chamberlain. That's not. I told you the best comparison. I keep telling folks is Ralph Sampson. They don't want to hear it though because Ralph Sampson was injured and was done. Ralph was
only
the first years.
Only heard one person compare him to Ralph Sampson. I think on the national media. I forgot who it was though.
That's how I feel. It's Ralph Sampson, but stop disrespecting these folks. Let them be their self. Like he's not Wilt Chamberlain. Hell no.
All right, before we get to the main stuff, let's take a look, man. Speaking of Wemby, since you brought his name up, check this out, bro. We got the All NBA team has been announced. Of course, first team we got Cade Cunningham, we got Luka, Shai Gilgeous, Jokic, and Wemby as the first team. Second team, we got Jaylen Brown, Jalen Brunson, Kevin Durant, Kawhi Leonard, and Donovan Mitchell. And then third team, man, this one gets interesting. You got Jalen Duren, got your boy, man. You got the jersey.
Yeah.
Shit. Hey, your boy.
Hey.
Jalen Johnson made it, man. Jalen Johnson made it.
Jalen Johnson. About to get that money.
Yeah, man. And got my boy, DF Dub finest Tyrese Maxey, and then you got your boy, man, the greatest all-star of all time.
Why he my boy?
Jamal Murray.
Why can't Tyrese Maxey be my boy? Pause.
No. You get Jamal Murray. Listen,
Jalen Johnson could be my boy. Go ahead.
But yeah, man. So what's your takeaways, man, from these what you take away from these are they right? Are they wrong?
I would have put
somebody need to move up, somebody to move down. Who you got?
I'd have put Braun on the list just for Big J because I know you're gonna hate me. No, I wouldn't have put Braun on the list. I'm lying. Braun couldn't even made it. But
yeah, you got disqualified.
Yeah, I know. I feel like my only issue is the first team. I think Jaylen Brown should have made it.
Over Cade?
No.
Over who?
I thought she was gonna keep
over Jokic.
Yep. There you go. Ever before the hate for Jokic was happening, team that should have been on first team.
So I don't know if you've been online here, man, over the last couple of hours, or maybe probably the last couple of days. Everybody said that Jaylen Brown should have made it over Luka.
It is. I mean, the Luka hate is the Luka hate. It is what it is. I don't think.
Oh,
you can't hear me again?
Oh, there you go. Yeah, it keep going in and out.
I suppose, but I don't think that Luka, bro. No way, bro. It was the third seed and he was, or the fourth seed. Was it fourth seed, and he led the league in scoring and all that stuff, and nobody else on his team could have been All NBA, on All-Star. What people just hate, bro? It'd be crazy. What is wrong with folks?
I have no idea, bro. I have no idea. We already kind of mentioned that it was going to either be out of Luka, probably. Not Luka. Jaylen Brown and Cade, as the two for first team, and I think we kind of was saying it's going to be Jaylen Brown going to probably be the second team. He ended up being second team. So a few things. Your boy Jalen Duren, I think they say he's up now for a Supermax of 287, bro.
Yeesh.
287.
Fools go. Shout out to Cade.
Man, it's gonna be interesting, bro. This offseason, man, how this works. And it was one more thing too. Let me see something. I think it was one more. One more note. I think that was in this. I can't remember. Oh, what'd you say?
Shout out to Kawhi making second team again.
Yeah, man. I need to say Kawhi. This might be his best season in a long time, man.
Yeah.
Health wise, he played. I think he played over 65 games. I think he played 68. I think, or something like that. So yeah, man. Shout out to him. Yeah, bro. I think we kind of figured Duren's gonna be third team. I was surprised Jalen Johnson made it. That's what's up.
Yeah.
Murray made it all NBA team. That was surprising. I guess
I
it's like
I didn't think he was gonna make it. I ain't gonna lie.
I didn't either. That was shocking to me.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, pretty much first team. Everything other than that, I think everything was about right. I didn't have any gripes. Like I said, I know people online they arguing that Luka shouldn't be first team. It should be Jaylen Brown. I'm just like, boy, these people are crazy, bro. I don't understand it, man. Not over Cade, but over Luka. That was the argument right now. I'm just like, come on, man, what we doing?
Why not over Jokic?
Why not over any of the other players but just Luka?
Well, because Luka didn't play the games and he had a lower record than Cade. Cade had the number 1 seed.
And Cade didn't either.
Didn't Cade had the number 1 seed though? I'm saying Cade had the number 1 seed though between the two.
Well, no. What I'm saying is you saying he didn't play the games. Remember, Cade didn't either.
Yeah, I'm saying Cade didn't, but Cade had the number 1 seed. That was the advantage over Luka, I feel like, in most people's eyes. So they feel like that. But I keep telling folks again, it's that same guy.
Then why not over Jokic?
It's that same guy that's always taking the shine from Luka, that's in the background again, peeking like in the home, going back like Homer Simpson in the bushes. Said, "Hey, y'all not talking about me," and it's like Luka again, that guy trying to take your spot.
I'll make you a bet. Just because I know how Discord works and I know how the NBA media works.
Mm-hmm.
What happened to Jokic this playoffs? It's gonna be forgetting. They're gonna forget about it by next year, bro. And they're gonna just act like Jokic is still the best player in the league again.
I don't think so, bro. I think they're going. I think so. I think he got to prove it in the playoffs. I think he at that point.
Yeah, we're gonna see.
I think he Giannis now.
Once again, I hope you're right.
I mean, you're right, but he get another MVP, bro. I might be done with the NBA. I might be done.
Done with him now.
Yeah, the MVP before the playoffs. So they vote for that. If he get another MVP, I might be done, bro.
Got a built-in excuse. He got no team. Blah blah blah. All that. Watch.
It don't matter. But for everybody else, though, is so what? Keep doing
it. When you say everybody else, you mean somebody,
bro.
Somebody else.
As anybody else in this superstar bracket, so the top 5 players right now, right? Mm-hmm. Has anybody? Well, you might be able to say Giannis. Has anybody had as many embarrassing losses as Joker?
Nope.
That's including, like I said, that one. Truthfully, I think last year was kind of embarrassing too, getting destroyed in Game 7 by OKC, being the best player in the world. But we're gonna leave that alone. But the 2 years ago for Minnesota,
that's now 3 years in a row. Then
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think it was really 3 because 2 years ago Minnesota won when it was up 3-2 and he lost in Game 7 at him the 20-point lead
at home.
That's disgusting. Yeah, at home, he's been the best player in the league. That's disgusting. Then, like I said, he was MVP that year, I believe. Then the last year he got beaten Game 7 by OKC. Were they up 3? Were they up 3-2?
I don't remember they was up 3-2, but remember they didn't show up.
But they were trash in Game 7. That's what I'm saying. Game 7 it was trash, and in this year he lost to a team without everybody. We saw Julius Randle the next round and all that stuff. They talking about Julius Randle contract trash, and he lost a Julius Randle led team. It was basically Rudy Gobert and what's his name? And
he lost to Jay McDaniels.
McDaniels, there you go. That punked him. Come on, bro.
He called him out in the media and everything. Yeah, yep. You're right.
It's embarrassing. These are embarrassing losses.
Well, speaking of embarrassing losses, bro, let's get to this recap of a certain game. Ooh, the GOATs. Greg Popovich. De'Aaron Fox reveals Greg Popovich stormed into the Spurs locker room right after Game 3 and ripped them apart for their performance king. Shout out to the GOATs. I want to talk about this first before we get to the other stuff here, man. I'm going to ask you this question. So Popovich has talked to the team now, I think 3 times during this playoff run. He met Wemby at the airport one point. He talked to a team before this one of the games, I think, in Minnesota.
Mm-hmm.
After they lost, I think, matter of fact, it was after the game that Wemby got kicked out of. He talked to them right after that one, and then he ended up talking to them before Game 4 against OKC.
Yep.
What was the common denominator on all that?
Greg Popovich.
No, they got a dub.
Oh, you talking about afterwards? Hey, yeah. Did we get a ring?
Does he get a ring?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You think he'll get a ring?
Yeah, he get a ring.
So, well, that's one. And two, on the low, it's going to have an asterisk. But this is going to be one of his rings, too. He been so involved with the team. You know, I'm just saying this one of Greg. This I'm going to add this in my conversation when I talk about him being the GOAT. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. When I talk about this in the barbershop and all about why I believe Greg Popovich is the greatest of all time, this conversation and these conversations this year, after stepping away and stepping back, you know, taking the limelight off and putting on a new coach and all, and saying, hey, this for the next generation to still do that, but help you out and push you along. That's why he the GOAT, bro. This dude is the greatest of all time. I don't hear nothing.
Every time he's talked to the team, they went out and won. And every time, bro, so why, like you said, it's why he's the GOAT. Speaking of GOATs, King, your boy right here, man. You said, well, this cat's the coldest guard you ever seen in your life. Got curious and looked up the numbers since the anti-flopping rule started in when, King? 2023-24. Didn't I tell you? Okay, we'll talk about it. 2023-24 season, 26. What's that? 25 or 20? I can't read that. Hold on, let me see if I can.
26.
See that.
I think it is.
Okay, 26 calls. He got fined. Yes, that's like fines at 26. Okay, you got them together. Okay. In 24-25, they had 6 calls / fines. 25-26, 1 call / fine, which I believe it was. I could be wrong. I think it was Trae Young the first 2 weeks of the season.
Okay.
The league knows exactly what they're doing. And King, I
mean, what I tell you, man,
I told you this. We had this talk about a week or 2 ago, and I told you, I said, King, I asked if I posed this question to you. I said, King, didn't they have a rule about flopping? And then on top of that, I said, when was the last time you heard them implement that rule and fine anybody for that? You ain't heard that.
Nope.
And now this person just posed the same question. I've been saying this. I'm like, hold on, something ain't right. And like you said, instead of them imposing the rule or the fine or whatever, they start policing folks a certain way. Like BJ said the other day, James Harden ain't getting them same calls he was normally getting or whatever, which is why his numbers and his impact ain't the same. Trae Young, same way. Remember we talked about that. It was the Trae Young rule or whatever they was calling it, right?
Yep.
But this man stepped on the scene. And I said, dang, it's kind of fishy that you implement this rule for those players, but you don't do it to this guy. And people are complaining about this guy flopping and flipping and flooping and floping. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I ain't saying no conspiracies ever happened. But if they ever release, bro, some conspiracy about like SGA and the refs and all,
I'm going to believe it.
I'm going to laugh so badly. They have like a Netflix documentary later on about something really was going on with them trying to manufacture this dude and all. Bro, I'd be dying because what's crazy? I can believe it right now. It's like part of me is saying, bro, if that it really did come out like the Tim Donaghy thing and all that, I'd be like, yo, that's crazy. It's really happening. But something you see the numbers, bro. Like it's like I said before, they don't call the games the same way for, like you said, James Harden, Embiid, Trae Young, all those type of guys where it was known before that they abused the rules. But for some reason, this guy, they like took everybody else's powers away and gave it to him like a spirit bomb. It was like, you know what, bro? You don't get it no more. You don't get it no more. All the SGA. Every time you see this dude, yo, this is ridiculous. You can't. How do you go a whole game? They are literally now. I don't want to say shout out. I don't like bullying and all that stuff. So it's cool to point stuff out, but don't get to the point of bullying. But they have videos now. This dude SGA, the way he used to play, like a Clipper and all that stuff. Saying, look, where was all of that? Going and trying to do that before and all that. It's like, damn, they really calling this guy out. Like, I love that stuff is on TV now and that stuff on wax, as I say, because you can just go right back, bro, and say, look, let me see, did you really play like that, like you said? So it's just out of hand. But I really think, Spurs get it done, beat this team. I really think this is something. I don't want to say the beginning of the end, but this is gonna be one of those turning moments for SGA. He gonna sit in time now. This crazy, bro. They took that whole man era away from him. But go ahead. And you know what I'm talking about.
Look at this, man. Your boy lead the league in falls, man. At 17.4%, bro. Over James Harden, Jalen Brunson, Donovan Mitchell, and Victor Wembanyama, bro.
Bro, James Harden done played damn near the same amount of games as you, if not less. And you still got a higher fall rate than James Harden, who's known. That shows you, like, again, James Harden don't get the same respect no more. So he, you feel me? He don't do it as much. This dude, Shade. I don't wish injuries on nobody, but that's dangerous, bro.
I don't know if you remember that one play on De'Aaron Fox was guarding him. And he moved out the way. Shea kind of like, he shot it and kind of like leaned his leg over to brush it. Actually, he really didn't even touch him because Fox got out the way and they gave him the foul call. I'm just like, yo, this is ridiculous, man. This is ridiculous.
He a high ankle sprain away from stopping it.
And that's what I mean, like you said, I ain't trying.
Yeah, I wish it, but I'm just
nobody, but yeah,
that's what comes from it though. He a high ankle sprain away from stopping
it. Check this out. Your boy, remember he was what Chandler Parsons say? Generational scorer,
best scorer of this era.
Shai Gilgeous is shooting 31 of 79. That's 39% from the field versus the Spurs this series, King. The Spurs have been elite defensively, bro. And if you've watched it, man, if y'all watched that last game, boy, I'm gonna get on that here in a little bit. This is before the last game. Through 3 games in the Western Conference Finals, OKC starters. Check this out, King. You gonna trip out on this? The starters 177 points. OKC's bench 183.
Yep.
Spurs starters 279. Their bench 64.
And he's still not even that far away from OKC starters, though, even being that trash.
Check this out. Starters are a -9. Thunder bench are a +75.
You said the team deep?
No. I didn't say. I said Shai's the greatest scorer of all time, bro. You're not paying attention, bro. Pay attention to the. I'm trying to tell you. Look at this. One more thing, man. Victor in that game 4, 33, 8, and 5. Your boy, man, greatest scorer of the generation, what I was told. Got you 19, 4, and 7, bro.
Another game where he failed to get 20, you said?
No, King. I said great.
You said,
greatest
man,
scorer of the generation, King, is what I said.
You know what, bro? See, I'm going to keep it a buck. We got the best NBA show there is. Let me call it what it is. Let me tell you something else.
Before you finish, let me get this last one right here. Spurs decide to play the way the Thunder. I've been giving this would be my point right here. Spurs decide to play the way the Thunder played on Wednesday.
Yep.
And they are calling everything now.
Yep.
You noticed that. If you noticed that in that game, I bet. Well, go ahead. You
got to punch the bully in the mouth, bro. Make it even. But we've been calling this forever. Like this is why we get irritated when we see even the players calling the game, because I feel like the players are the main ones that are trying to get the hot takes now so that they can join ESPN or something like that. But when we say stuff like, bro, we watch Shai. I've watched enough of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander games. I done seen damn near every playoff game he done played, especially before this year. Like I was definitely watching on him on playback. I feel like since he's been in the playoffs and all that stuff. So with that being said, we would see stuff like OKC's team being incredible when folks just try to say this dude is the greatest player of all time. And we're like, but bro, he doesn't impact his team as much. Why are y'all doing that? You would see stuff like, man, they're talking about a 20-point streak. Why the hell are you talking about a 20-point streak? What? It's different things that don't make sense, that don't matter, that they keep yelling about Shai Gilgeous to try to make him the greatest player of all time or whatever. It's like we've never used that as a standard. Like, bro, okay, 20 points. Like before then, and I hate to keep using Luka, but it's the example I have. He had that point, the 20-point streak or whatever like that. Why he just won MVP? Because it didn't matter then, right? As far as the MVP and all that stuff. Like it, what are we doing with these dumbass stats and like just stuff that we pull out of our behinds just to say, hey, you know, this guy's the greatest player ever. And who the hell cares? If you're not leading the league in scoring, why do I care that you get 20 points? There could be a guy that averaged 25 points that can go on a 20-point streak, just always score 20, but only getting 25. Does that matter? If you always getting 20 to 25, like you're just a consistent 25, who the hell cares about that? But they used that for this guy and said, oh my God, he got to win MVP. I don't get it. Defense. the worst defender on the team. Plus minus shows it and all that stuff on any metric you want to do when you want to use them analytics. We've been watching it forever. The guy that you go after, SGA, the weakest defender on the team. The guy that does the flopping and maneuvering and all that stuff that you want to go at and go on his chest is SGA. We've been yelling this stuff. So why is it that every, like, I got you, Jay Will, when you yelling that he's, you tired of watching this and all, but bro, you didn't say that. You didn't say that last year.
No, you got to go to last year again. You need to say that this year before
this year
the
in the beginning, yeah. He wasn't yelling on. This ain't the first year SGA been doing this. Why are we pretending like this is like this is first year now that he's done this? Wow, man, this is crazy. So what happened to all those folks that are changing now that last year was saying he was the truth? He's the greatest player. This dude like Jordan and all that. Jordan got no left hand. He nothing like Shea. He can't maneuver like Shea, hit the mid-range. He's unstoppable. When I kept yelling, well, bro, them field goals don't count when you throw them up and you're getting fouled. When you throw them up and you get fouled, it's a free. Unless you make
they
it.
count them now when you're shooting 6
That's
for
what
15.
I say. When you're shooting and you're not getting them calls and you're just shooting the ball up, you don't have a good field goal percentage, do you? You don't look as great as they call you. But it is what it is, bro. Ballers know the greatest purest scorer of this era. That's including Kevin Durant. Shea not a better scorer than Kevin Durant. Shea not a better score. I don't think Shea a better score than LeBron James. That's a bunch. I don't think Shea a better score than Kyrie Irving, and we know that by the numbers, without the free throws that we keep talking about when we talk about knowing the numbers. Since it's always numbers people want to throw around, why want to throw around those numbers? Don't matter then,
bro. You know what kills me? Like you just said, I asked you this a couple of shows. I think I might ask you this multiple times. I was like, bro, when we heard these people now, so people online are saying the reason why people are jumping on Shea because it's media propaganda and all that sort of stuff. And I'm like, bro, like you just said, we've been screaming this for the last now going on 3 years now. We've been screaming this, which makes me mad because also these same people who have been screaming this, who weren't screaming this during the season, were the same folks who was, like you said, was glazing this guy, which tells me you weren't watching the games.
Why you get MVP?
And I was about to get to all that.
I'm sorry.
you what you did during the regular season led this man get another MVP. Now all of a sudden it's a problem now. And it's like I said, this is why you heard people come on the show, man. People in the comment section say to us, man, I don't think the MVP even matter like that no more. Because like, but we basing everything off of I told you this before, King. Me and these two players. Sorry, I gotta bring this man up again. I gotta bring it up because that's the only person I can use an example of because we've seen it happen live and in living color. I told you the other day, Luka led the lead this year in 60s, 50s, 40s, 30s, 25s, 20s, all that type of stuff, right? Led that, right?
Not 20.
Shea,
everything other than 20.
Okay, everything above 20. I'm sorry.
Yeah, yes.
He led it this year, right? Shea led it last year without the 60. He finally got a 50-point game. He led in the 50s, 40s, 30s, 20s, or whatever, right? Got an MVP for that last year. My question has always been, why does certain criteria that both of these players meet, it only applies to this player? Well, damn, both of them done the same thing. No, this. And then when we're constantly screaming that type of stuff, and then we get to this point right here where people are crying about the guy flopping. I'm tired of watching OKC. They cheat, da-da-da-da. We've been screaming this for goddamn 3 years. That's the part that made me mad, King. It's too late now. The damage is done. He's walking around with another goddamn MVP.
Yeah. You remember it used to be back in the day when you show stats, you would show stats for the whole like team and the other side. So when you make up stats like blow by percentage, why don't I see the blow by percentage for everybody on each starting lineup? You feel what I'm saying? Like then show me who's the great blow by percentage and all that stuff like that.
It's funny you said that because you showed the falling. What is it again? The falling down the ground. You see multiple names on there.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So this oh God, I forgot what my main point I was going to get on, but yeah, bro, I just it's the part that makes me mad about the NBA Discord and stuff like that, bro. It ain't even about them shooting too many threes and stuff like that. You've heard me say this a million times, bro. Cause I don't care about the shooting the threes and stuff like that. Games are going to evolve, you know what I'm saying? You adjust or whatever. That's fine, whatever. The main thing that makes me mad, bro, is people. You always hear me say this: we live in a microwave society. Nobody takes the time to do their own due diligence and literally watch the game. It is not just about you sitting there and you watching it. You heard me say this before. It's about you gaining an understanding of what you're watching.
Yep.
I don't understand. For me, like I said, we millennials, so you know what I'm saying. So we grew up in an era, bro, where we had to watch this stuff ourselves. So which is why it's kind of nerve-wracking to me. I don't understand why people can't do that now. But when instead of me sitting there watching the game, I could just click on Twitter and I got multiple highlights that shows me stuff, and I form my opinion of those 4 highlights.
Mm-hmm.
There was point in watching the game.
Yep.
Right. And that's what I'm saying. Like for me, bro, you always heard we say all the time, me being able to watch the games back then is what helped me to form and shape my understanding of the game today. I know what to look at and what to watch when I'm watching the games. But people don't do that today. And it's like, bro, it's like nails on the chalkboard to me, bro, because like I said, you got folks like Jay Will sitting there. Now you're saying this. Yeah. Your main job is to watch the games and dissect and tell what you see. Now I'm starting to think to myself, you're not watching the games. If you just now, like you said, Shea did not just start doing it. We've been screaming for 3 goddamn years. What have you been watching then?
He owe apologies.
Oh, he's the best pure scorer I've ever seen in my life. Are you watching the games?
He owe apologies. So
why he shoot 55%? Because he shoot goddamn 14, 15 free throws.
Yeah. Remember, no, you good. Remember yelling this stuff. Like I say, this is why he doesn't get a bunch of like high scoring games, like 60s and all that stuff, because he don't go down shooting. He's safe. He just shoot a couple field goals and all that stuff. I'm like, all right, it's just safe to get my percentage right and all that. How can I notice all of that stuff? I didn't play professional basketball,
bro. And then that's what I'm gonna say too. When you talk about the team in the plus minus and all that.
Mm-hmm.
This is why that's why we go back to when I asked you, King, when I was growing up. The certain criteria, it ain't one of the definitive criteria, but it's kind of implied. Like these type of things are what makes an MVP.
Mm-hmm.
I've always said since I was a kid, if I take these 2 players are candidates for MVP.
Mm-hmm.
If I take them both off of those teams, which one of those teams will suffer more without that player? Because if you're suffering the most without that player, that means you're more valuable, right?
Mm-hmm.
We talked about this about a month ago when we had clips showing that, hey man, a lot of people want to pick the Lakers to make the playoffs,
mm-hmm.
but they got to the 3rd seed.
Yeah,
that's not enough. Wait, what? You picked it, so and you picked the player. You've been screaming this all year. We matter of fact, we even showed games on before playback shut down. We showed games on playback and on Discord. We're showing you games where it's like, hold on, Shea is struggling in the first half.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's been doing here in the playoffs, struggling in the first half. They're up by 20. How is that possible? If this guy is so valuable to his team, if he's struggling, then his team should be struggling if he's that valuable. Not the other way around. You're struggling and your team is carrying you.
The greatest.
Then you go in the second half, 30 points. Oh, they won. He scored 30. MVP. Wait, what?
Bro, numbers are numbers. Like they want to use numbers. I use simple numbers. Shai Gilgeous plays in the same era as that guy behind you that we always talk about, right? That guy behind you, 3rd in history all time in points per game, correct?
Yep.
I think he's 3rd all time in points per game in both.
Actually, I think he's 2nd in both, ain't he?
I think he's 3rd behind Wilt and Mike.
I thought he passed up Wilt. I think he's
he had 20. He had 29. Wilt, both Mike like 30. They both 30. Mike and Wilt at like 30, 31 and something like that. I think Mike at 30 and Wilt at like no, I'm talking the regular season. It's the regular season.
Mike is the only player in NBA history to ever 30.
Yeah, so I think Wilt was like 29 or something like that, 29 or something like that. He right around like away from 30. That's why Jordan had to mess up, didn't want to go under 30 to be where Wilt was going to be above him or whatever like that. I think Wilt is 29-9 or something like that. But I think lo and behold, I think that what's the name? Luka is 3rd, I believe, on that list in the regular season. In the playoffs, you saying Wilt not number 2? So you saying you think Luka's number 2?
Yeah, I think Luka's number 2.
So I'm not even. This is not even like an argument about Luka being like the greatest player and all that stuff. It's okay. But why doesn't that same argument, like they call the one guy is the 2nd leading scorer in history in the playoffs, in the 3rd leading scorer ever in the regular season, and you yelling at somebody else the best scorer of the generation? How? Like, what metric are you looking at where it says, make it make sense to me where I can look at it and say, bro, This dude, in every damn near all the years, Lucas averaged more points than Shai's ever had in a season. Most of the years, he's led the league in scoring more times than he has. He's given away scoring titles. He's been second in the league in scoring and all that stuff. There are a bunch of people, bro, that I can take off of Shai. Damn, if I put Jalen Brunson over there, they're the favorites to win the championship. I put Giannis on that team instead of Shai. I think they're the favorites to win right now. I'm picking them over Spurs right now if they had Giannis on that team. There's other people I would pick as well if they don't have. And that's the difference between Shai. Shai on the Lakers not taking them nowhere. What would he do?
Do what he did before he got Jay Will and Chet.
Manufactured. I feel like it's manufactured. That's my issue. It's like I'm watching. I'm like, it's manufactured.
It is manufactured, but my question's always been, you always hear me ask, I'm asking why.
I don't know.
Why are you doing this? You know what I'm saying? It's like you said, you can have the counting stacks and the analytics for one guy, and they'll ignore that. No, we're gonna nitpick this one thing, and that one thing is gonna completely blow up the reason why you should get this. But we don't have enough for this guy. Let me make something up to show people this is why he should get it.
So I just thought, let me give you what I think might be the reason. I think the media is still used to dynasties. They're not used to where we at. They're not with the times. We got too many old people. We need new folks to cover the sports because they don't understand it's parity. We do. They don't understand it's parity now in the NBA.
Have you heard the younger folks?
We do. We don't have real younger folks. It's still ran by Stephen A. Smith and them. We need real network people that are in charge that actually watch the game and deal with it. People that are like on content creators like this that take a step up and been doing the type of stuff. Hey, it's a lot of content creators I see that's younger folks that be doing this stuff as far as younger than them.
Right. No, you're right. I was gonna say, it's funny you said that. I was listening to Byron Scott had John Barry on his podcast, and I was listening to it while I was at work, and they said that it don't matter how much knowledge they have, King. Can this person be entertaining enough to bring in views?
That's why
they said this. They said this on the podcast, bro. And I said, I was gonna clip that and send that to you. I was like, bro, this is wild.
That's what I'm saying. They're telling the truth.
It remind me of your boy Kevin Wiles admitting, like, well, I mean, they portrayed this guy different. It's like,
and that's what to say that.
Are you watching the games though? Wow, they shouldn't have to sit there and show me in a certain way so then I can understand it. Wow, you cover sports. Are you watching the game? Do you understand what you're watching, Wiles?
Man, if we get younger people, though, at least younger people can do two things at one time. I think these guys too old. That's how I feel. Like I think these guys can be.
What do you mean?
Younger guys can be entertaining and still watch the game. You feel me?
Hold on. Can they play solitary while watching the game, King?
No. Okay. No, I mean, according to Stephen A. Smith, you can't. So you feel me? Like that. We need younger people that's covering the game to actually watch the game, though, bro. Get these older folks out of there that's used to the old ways. And what I mean by that is they're looking for the next dynasty. We've called it out, bro, multiple times. They keep looking for the next dynasty. So what they do, instead of understanding that it's parity going on, they attach to one guy and want to say, you know what? They're doing it right now with Wemby. They're hoping Wemby now about to win the championship so they can then grab on him and he the dynasty, the greatest player of all time. It's about to happen. And that's not a knock against Wemby, but I've seen it multiple times. This is the same story that keeps happening every year, bro. And then
when they don't make it, they start turning them down.
Yeah, it's about to happen again. That's what they want one person to be that guy, but they can just grab it and do it. And it's like instead of watching it happen and being like, okay, let's pay attention. Okay, it's parity right now. Maybe somebody do it. They keep trying to force it.
Bro, it's funny you said that again. God dang, King.
Bro,
everything you saying, I swear to God, bro. I've been listening to stuff today all day, and people have been. Somebody who I can't remember who it was. Was it? It might have been Sean David. It might have been Sean David.
Basketball time machine.
So he said kind of what you just said. He said, man, the difference between today and back then, you let those guys naturally happen, right? Mm-hmm. And then you kind of like, okay, as it's naturally happening, and then you kind of join on that bandwagon, right? Mm-hmm. But you said they'll do a couple things, and it's like, oh,
greatest play we've ever seen.
Yep. I was like, hold on, you want to let that develop first or whatever? No, bro, I seen enough. He made that one layup, kind of funky or whatever. That's my guy right there. And you know what? he's better than Wilt Chamberlain, Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, and Michael Jordan combined. Wait, hold on, come on, bro. What are we doing, man?
Yep.
What are we doing? Let's just wait for a second to see what else he can do, man. Matter of fact, let him get to the playoffs first. Nah, I seen enough.
Yep.
Like, well, okay.
All the time, bro. That's what I'm saying. That's the new thing. The new thing is to be the first on a hot take.
But that's cool. You could be the first. Because that's the thing we called out before, being first on. But the thing is, if you're gonna be first on it and you're wrong,
yeah,
I need you to come back and say, my bad. They don't do that. They'll brush on the rug as if they never said it.
Bro, when do you ever see them have like receipt shows? When do they ever go back and say, this is what we talk about? Let's go highlight
remember
this.
When you said,
yeah, like remember when we were talking about this, highlight this, so they can go back and now apologize to the players? They don't be doing that, bro. They just keep and move on. It's like, well,
so you're not gonna apologize being wrong about Jalen Brunson,
bro.
I asked you before we started. I said, is Bomani gonna apologize?
Bomani different. That's what I'm saying. Maybe, bro, maybe. But like, you can probably
if you see him apologize, please send me that clip.
I will. But you can probably call out a bunch of like Colin Cowherd, like you feel me, nonsense that he said, right? Like I think Jeff Teague even tried to call him out when he's on the show. When does he apologize?
Bro, I told you the main one that I completely stopped watching and listening to Colin Cowherd. When I remember the year when there was the Lakers and the Mavs. Well, the Lakers were hot and going before we went to the playoffs, and he said Pau Gasol is better than Dirk.
Mm-hmm.
He said, "Well, take
radio just want to yell that stuff," and then they said
I said, "Lord, man!" I remember I called my pop, and I think I called him. I said, "Man, please tell me you did not just hear." He said, "Man, I stopped listening to him, man. He been making me mad." I was like, man, this dude literally just said.
And there's probably stuff in that same playoff run. There's probably stuff in that same playoff run, if you'd been listening to him still, where he probably said Dirk had the best playoff run of all time. That's how Colin Cowherd worked.
The part that maybe it was getting me king, you know what? I went back and I was listening. I was like, I'm gonna see if Colin Cowherd, and of course he didn't. I was gonna see if he gonna go back and apologize what he said, because that same playoff, you said all this during the regular season, but when the playoffs came, it was a sweep. Mm-hmm. Dirk was clowning, right? So I was like, okay, let me see if he gonna go back and rebut what he said, right? No,
he said in 2018 that LeBron was done, but we watched the end. LeBron just won a championship in 2020. Did he apologize? No,
of course. Oh, he didn't. Oh, okay, my bad. I thought he sent somebody that would apologize. I apologize. My bad, man. I didn't think so.
I mean, I love Giannis, right? Remember they were yelling about him for a second. Like, bro, it is. They just keep wanting to crown somebody.
Now you know what though, on the Giannis thing though, like for me, I feel like Giannis is kind of like the Jokic of Lucas when it comes to how the media treats him.
The Jokic of now, I feel like he is. So I feel like when Giannis was the darling, Giannis got to a point where he was like, I think he was unanimously considered the best player. He was the first one that got over LeBron, and it was all right, everybody. Go ahead. He
was. What I'm saying is they jumped off that bandwagon quick.
They did. But Joker took
he did that one. He had like maybe what I say 2 years, and it was like, oh, we done with him. I was like, whoa.
It was a little bit before that, because remember he won the MVP before the title, so he won.
But the point is, like, they was off that like quick, right? And it's hold on, like. So that's why I mean we was on this. I'll bring it up. We was on the show that day, man, and I was like, hold on. So why is it that Giannis gets killed, but Jokic don't?
Yeah, Giannis probably had like a 4-year run, maybe 4-year run of being the best player in the world. They were probably saying. He won the MVPs twice. I think the year that right after Giannis won, Joker won his first one, right? That was right after Giannis, because Embiid won in between.
Yeah, because he won in between. Yeah.
So when Joker won his first one, I don't think people still thought Joker was the best in the world yet. Because Joker didn't win a championship yet either. I don't think. Did he in his first one? Was it his first one or the second one?
I think it was the second one. I think.
Yeah, I think it was the second or so.
Because I remember, bro, everybody was killing Giannis, bro.
Oh, that's they still kill Giannis now, and I don't even think, like I said, I don't even think Giannis choking the playoffs no more. Ever since that wall, like it'd be his team or he'd be injured. I don't see Giannis disappear at all anymore.
But the thing is, why does he get that heat? But you literally just said a minute ago, your boy came up short 3 seasons, 3 playoff runs in a row, and we ain't talking about he just barely missed it. No, bro, like you getting blown out. You had leads, you had series leads, all that type of stuff.
No embarrassing run like Joker done had. Since you
Joker
don't win a
has an
championship.
embarrassment. But I don't hear nobody like we heard people the day after talking about it. But the thing I want you to be as loud about the embarrassing losses the same way you were loud about him being the greatest player you ever seen in your life, better than Shaq and all that, better than Jordan and all that. That's what I want, King.
And even with Giannis being trash, right? In this same run of them being in the playoffs, this run of whatever you say their dominance or whatever, Giannis averaging more points in the playoffs than Joker, right? They got about the same amount of rebounds, and Joker got him on assists. So, I mean, but the way they treat Giannis is like Giannis dead and gone. You feel me? Like
they treated Giannis like he was. Hey, matter of fact, they treated Giannis like he was James Harden. And I'm like, yo, what is happening?
Giannis is. I've never seen a guy. Giannis damn near, bro. They don't talk about Giannis for scoring, right? Like Giannis is a scorer. Giannis averages like 33, like damn near every year, 14, bro, like 33 and 4 and 13 and 5 or 6 every year, and it's like, well, it's Giannis,
and that's what I'm talking about, bro.
What blocks? Boy, probably like 1.5 to 2 blocks or whatever. You feel me? And a steal.
Mr. Analytics be taking over, bro. They be like, oh my god, these analytics, I never seen this before.
Shout out to his team in the finals.
Oh man,
his team in the finals. I said his team is in the finals, bro. What you talking about? I said shout out to BA, his team in the finals.
No, I was saying it's gonna be interesting for me tomorrow.
Oh man,
but yeah, I'll give you props, BA. Dang, bro. But listen, but yeah, that just that killed me, man. When they were doing that, I remember they was all like. The same way everybody kind of on board now about the whole flopping for Shea, or everybody on board on hating Luka. Everybody was on board on dissing and disrespecting Giannis, bro. And I'm just like, yo, what is happening right now? I did not understand that, bro. Didn't understand it.
And they're not going to realize it's probably the end of their careers. I'm still going to yell it on an even playing field, right? Even playing field. If I'm on the streets and I'm picking people on the court and I'm saying, bro, and it comes down to Giannis and Joker, I'm picking Giannis 10 out of 10 times. They want to hear me. They never wanted to hear me. They keep being like, no, you crazy.
The analytics.
You are crazy. Joker is so.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Can you hear me now? My bad. Yeah. It's not like Giannis is a up and down offensive player. Like I think people think about Giannis like he kind of like Wemby right now, like the way Wemby is. That's not what Giannis is. Giannis gets you 33 a game. His offense is amazing. His defense is way better than Joker's. He's pound for pound, arguably the best defender outside of Wemby right now in the league.
What'd you just say?
I say his defense is way better than Joker.
No, you didn't see the numbers?
Shout out to BA, his teammate, the finals.
Gotcha. But yeah, man. We got one more.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
One more slide here. My bad. We've been doing a little tangent. Check this out, man. This been going around the interwebs. You mentioned it earlier. Lakers have quietly weighed the pros and cons of repairing Luka Doncic and Kyrie Irving if LeBron decides to leave. So man, Kyrie's name was hot in these NBA streets online, bro. Everybody talking about him, and they doing Bleacher Report did a bunch of like mock trades and all kind of stuff, man, for Kyrie. Bobby Marks, I was listening to Bobby Marks earlier, and Mark Stein, that's who it was, and he was saying that as a GM, he thinks what Majai is doing is like, Majai was like, oh, I can't wait to see, Cooper. And I've been imagining Cooper. Yeah, he said what he think he's doing is he's doing that to boost his trade value up. He says what he think he's doing.
As a good GM should.
That's what Mark Stein was saying. That's what a GM should do.
Yeah.
And so, but yeah, what do you think about this though?
Whew. So, I know this sounds great and all. If I was the GM of the Lakers, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. And the only reason I wouldn't do it.
Austin Reed back.
No, I don't want to sign Austin Reed either. The only reason I wouldn't do it.
He better than Kyrie though.
He's not. But the only reason I wouldn't do it is because of Kyrie injury history and all, and being closer towards the twilight. I think you gotta build. You're in that time right now where you gotta get Luka somebody where he can win championships. Like they can compete for his window to win championships. His guy that's beside him. And if you don't like Kyrie, it don't fit the timeline no more. You feel me? They had their chance, and Nico messed it up. It don't fit the timeline. So to take that big of a gamble with Kyrie, like passed and all that stuff, not as far as anything off the floor, some just the injuries and all that type of stuff that he's dealing with right now, to bring him back on, and then if he gets injured, that's a major blow. He's an older player and all that type of stuff. Like,
bro, this is gonna be 35 in March.
Yeah, like I wouldn't. From the Lakers, it's a great story. It's like something, it might work. It might be a great 1 year thing and be something happen. I don't know. But I just think long term, that's not the answer. And I wouldn't make that move.
Yeah, I agree with you, bro. Like I said, it would sound good for maybe a year or so. Let me ask you a question. If Luka was still with Dallas after that finals run, how many more years you think they would have had to maybe try to attempt to get a championship?
Kyrie might have. So if Kyrie didn't get hurt, let's say like
so
Kyrie
he didn't get hurt. Yeah, he didn't get hurt.
That's been 2 years, right? Since the finals.
Yeah.
So they'd have had these two. They'd have had probably another 2. It'd been a 5-year window, probably.
You think he would have had 5 total?
They'd probably been the finals that first time they went, because they missed the playoffs the first year. They'd have probably had the set. I think they won a championship the next year, but that's me. Nobody would never know. Then they'd have had you feel me, Kyrie still probably for about 2 more years. He got like 36 or so, 36, 37, where he really starts slowing down, being that like 20-pointer guy where it's getting to that point. Because I think he closest to it than a lot of people know probably now after this injury, like being that 20-pointer guy, scoring all that stuff. But if it didn't happen, probably a 5-year window.
So what is Kyrie now? Is he still a second option? Still a second option?
Yeah, but he probably shouldn't be. The Mavericks looking for the second option in the draft. They got a great draft pick.
What's the best option he should be?
Third at right now, but you should be looking. Kyrie really getting to the point where, and I don't know how Kyrie won't play. Kyrie might want to fall back. I don't know if Kyrie a bench guy and all that type of stuff, but you getting towards the point where you gotta play with his minutes and all that stuff. You feel me? Based off of time to keep him safe, and he getting older. It is what it is, bro. You say be 36 and all that, like that's crazy. So
35, 35 in March
or 35. Yeah, I remember when Kyrie was young. That's crazy. Like
when
I heard that, winning the rookie of the year and all that stuff. But yeah, he I would have said 5, bro. They'd have had 5 years. Which, like I said, the window would have been perfect. They had Kyrie for the end of his career going to the twilight. They get him into the. You feel me?
So 5 after the champions, after the finals run,
including 1. So 4 after that.
Oh, including the final run. So it'll be 4. Okay, yeah. okay. I can see that. I was gonna say maybe 3.
So you think this year would have been the last year?
So this would have been the 3rd year.
You're
right. That's right. You're right. 4 then. 4, yeah, 4.
So you think 4? Because you think 1 more year next year?
35, yeah, 1 more year next year. Because 35, that's
they would have had you got to still mess with the roster. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? You got to still. Yeah. It would have still been good enough to compete, is what I'm saying. Like, so Kyrie may not have been a number 1 by the 5th year, but he still could have been one of your 3. What I'm saying, to win a championship, depending on, you got to play with your team.
Right, bro. Yeah. I agree. Yeah, I was wondering that, bro. When I saw this earlier, I was like, I wonder if they had to stay together. Where would could they had gotten at least 1 in there? You know,
bro, they would have won the year that we went. The year that Luka left. Well, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm gonna give everybody the blame. If Luka would have came into the season the right way and all that stuff, I don't know. It was blame to go everywhere when we keep it a buck, 100 and all that stuff. But they had a squad that could have won a championship that year. I will go to my deathbed, bro, saying that year the Mavericks could have or should have won the championship. They kept yelling. The Glow Yard kept saying, "What do y'all think we got to do?" And I kept saying,
saying what?
Get healthy, bro. That's all.
Yep,
can do this. And Nico said, "Nah, let's just switch it up
and get even more injured."
Yep. When we played together, bro, we put up like 150 in a regulation with Najee and Clay, and everybody was playing. They put up 150 in regulation. They beat the Golden State Warriors when they put up 27 threes. They made 27 threes, and the Mavericks still beat them by 10. Yeah. It was becoming that. And then Nico said, "Nah, let's just change history. Let's just make this major turn that just changes everything in the opposite direction. Okay.
All right, bro. Let's go ahead and get to turn the page here, man. Let's show some love to the old merch we got, man. I ain't got no merch on today. I got my Jalen Brunson shirt on. Listen, man, if you guys are interested in the merch of the channel, man, simply scroll down to the description box below. We have a link to the site where our merch is, or you guys can just scroll up under here, man. We got merch things somewhere up under the video, or you can scroll over to our channel and scroll to the store tab, man, and click on that and check out the merch. But either way, we definitely recommend you guys go down to the description box and check out the actual site with all the merch at. So members also too, you already know you get a permanent discount for being a member of the channel. So use that discount as many times as you want. You know, no matter how many times you use it. So go ahead and scroll on down to the description box, y'all, and check it out. All right, King, let's go ahead and give to the question, the comments, man. Call it a night.
Sponsored by True Classic.
The most interesting customer came into True Classic today. A young man came in right when the doors opened and said he had a job interview in just 30 minutes. The challenge, or so he thought, he had about $150 to work with. Now in most places, that's a fancy shirt, maybe some nice socks. But at True Classic, when you add more, you save more. So not only did I set him up with a pair of our 4-way stretch chinos, not only did I set him up with one of our white button-down shirts, I even helped him complete the look with one of our coach's jackets. All for just $130. So he found his fit, looked great for his interview, and I'm pretty sure he got the job too. That's true value.
All right. Shout out to Edgar. First, he says Luka got to go East badly. I don't think I go to East. He just got to get out of this rut of luck. It feels like all of his luck is trash. Like he has got a decision. Luka may just need to be a free agent and just make the decision.
You said 28?
I'm just saying, like, you feel me? Like, just tell a team, like, not hold a team hostage, but say I'm a free agent. Who gonna set the team up for me? You feel me? Like, and let the team set a team up for you and say I'm gonna go there if you set the team up for me. Who got the right team for me? Let's go. He might need to do that. It's gonna get to that point at some point, probably sooner rather than later, depending on how his legs and all that stuff deal up with him. But he's gonna have to do that. Take control of his free agency.
Mm-hmm.
Un says, who's coming out of the West? The Spurs or them boys? I think the Spurs. I thought it was gonna be a sweep, but Spurs keep playing up and down. But when they up, they way better than OKC.
You said blowout.
It's an OKC, bro. They could. I don't know. They gotta. Hopefully they come out with the momentum again because they really OKC shouldn't be beating them at all. Like they at their best.
And I kind of figured it. Well, I didn't think they were gonna beat them by like damn near 30 or nothing, but I knew he was gonna win this game, especially with J-Dub not playing and what's in play. AJ Mitchell was out too. So
yep.
and your boy Caruso didn't show. What happened to Caruso, man? Mr. Push the cameras out the way. 0 points. What happened?
I mean, can you blame him? I mean, Caruso ain't out here. He don't need to score 30 a game. Where Chet? I told you before the series, Wemby gonna win this series because of Chet. And folks are telling me he the best defender in the league, one of the best players ever.
Mm-hmm.
All of that, but people going into his chest. I knew that when LeBron James went into his chest before he was even a rookie. Told people that, but people want to hear that.
Oh, right. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah. Shout out to IFREE. He says Knicks versus Spurs. Knicks win 4-2.
Okay.
Shout out to Zoot. He says, guys, fellas, but Cooper is not something for us. You guys are Mavs. I don't know, man. I'm trying to try to figure it out, Zoot. Yeah, I'm gonna say like my partner say yes. Cooper is plus going forward for D Mavs. Yes. He is.
Oh yeah.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
JP said, praying for everything within me that JB wins the chip. That'd be awesome, JP, man. That'd be crazy.
Man, that would be
awesome, man.
Oh, I guess you didn't hear the latest. We talking about hatred and stuff. You didn't hear the latest Matt Kellerman, Rich Paul podcast.
Nah, I don't watch that podcast. Shout out to Max Kellerman, though. It's his take on James Harden, though. I don't even get into it, but it is what it is. Riggs says, nobody wants flippity flop, OKC and NY. Let's all hope for Spurs NY title rematch. Yeah, it would be a rematch, actually. That'd be.
I like that flippity floppity.
That's crazy.
Somebody called him Flop God.
I've never cheered for New York to win a championship. Sorry, Freezy. Sorry, BA. But yeah, I think I want them to win, bro. I'd be excited for them. It's gonna be a crazy. They're going that if they do win, oh my goodness, New York gonna be crazy that day, bro.
Boy,
stay away from there, man.
BA gonna be a brand new man, bro.
No, BA he down here. He ain't gonna go up there. He ain't about that life.
He don't know nobody. Hey, B, you good today, man? Who is this?
No, you need to hit a Freezy though. You know Freezy gonna be.
Bro, I ain't gonna be able to get on the show, bro. I ain't gonna be able to get on the show.
He ain't gonna know you no more. JP said, Micah Parsons had a handshake deal. I mean, handshake. James Harden, didn't he get screwed over by a handshake deal before? Is he? Huh? What's wrong with this dude? Sorry.
What was that now?
Nothing. JP said, I may skip NBA season next year and come back at 28 when Luka's back in his rightful place where the Lord placed him. Go Mavs. Yeah, I don't think y'all get Luka, get JP, man. I know that's crazy, but it would be incredible. It would be incredible.
He said we could bring back WTM.
Nah, I mean, maybe we get a side show. We get a spinoff. WTM back, JP.
No Mandalorian.
So say no. What's that? Gen V. Else Glow Yard member. She says, "Why can't people just believe what they see when they watch Luka? He's a top 2 player in the NBA."
Because somebody got to tell you what you're watching.
When he healthy. Fam Bio Podcast says Michael Jordan 33.45 points per game, Luka 30.85, Allen Iverson. They don't even got Will ain't even on there. So that's playoffs right there though. That's not a regular season.
Oh, okay, playoffs. Yeah.
It's playoffs. Allen Iverson is 29. AI, the truth, bro. People forget AI.
Bro, what? Tell me why I thought that said Kevin Garnett, bro.
Hell no, bro.
Wait, no, that ain't Kevin
Garnett. Hell no, bro. Kevin Garnett like 2020 in the playoffs.
All I saw was the K, right? I said Kevin, and I saw the G in front of it. Right, just threw my mind off like, wait, Kevin Garnett? Oh, Durant. Okay, I'm sorry. I read that.
Messing with Queen whenever my man Kevin Durant on TV.
That's crazy, bro. I was like, wait, hey, Kevin Durant, Kevin Garnett, average 29, boy. Many times he got killed in the playoffs, but
you know the actor though, Kevin Durant, the dude, tall white guy. Whenever you on TV, I'd be like, Queen, that's Kevin Durant, brother, and all that. She'd be like, why you always say that? His name's so close, Kevin Durant. That's what I'm start calling Kevin Durant when he had bad games. I'm gonna say he Kevin Durant out there. Div says
Kevin Durant.
Bro, say
did a team.
Bro, stop. Yeah. Oh man, Div said it's official tonight. Dallas Mavs, Nico Harrison officially worst GM and his owner at the time, Mark Cuban, worst owner of all time, gave up 2 players who carried teams to the finals. LOL, idiots. Div. You remember? I told y'all, do me a favor, Div. You shout us out all the time, but people in the Glow Yard, real people that really watch the show, when y'all see these people that be saying these takes and all that, y'all should yell in the comments and say, I heard that first on Captain Crown. Give us a shout out, man, and all that stuff. Because come on, who's yelled and told y'all that the Dallas Mavericks gonna look back and say that 2018 they may have had the greatest draft of all time? This guy right here. I yelled that, but now, you gotta wait till Jalen Brunson get to the finals to make your take. I don't have to. I told you. I knew it was gonna be up with Jalen Brunson. Dave said the reason people say Giannis isn't as good is because of injuries. They forgot what Giannis does. Dude is a bucket. The only problem he has is he needs to get a guy to get him the ball like Luka. Hey.
I mean, but it was doing that before he was getting injured, though. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah. I mean, but his team was – so the thing is, people don't – it's again, bro, not paying attention to the game. We knew what the Bucks were doing. The Bucks weren't looking to win multiple championships. They were looking to win year by year to get Giannis a championship, to make an old team and do that. We knew what was going on. Giannis' team got to the promised land, and then they were old real quick. we saw it about to happen. Like we said they're just trying to get the job done, but it's not going to last for a long time. And people seem to not realize that. Like the other people that paid attention and saw that happening can't pick that up. So I don't know.
The experts.
The experts. There you go. What up, CJ? He says, "Yo, salute everyone." He's a Glow Yard member. Shout out to the pick.
The late great Kobe Bryant.
JP says, "Could Lakers trade Ayton for Jared Allen?"
Shoot, they wish.
Anything better than Ayton?
They wish.
Yeah,
they do that. They do that 10 years ago.
Black said
Shoot.
Giannis should join Luka. I think this might be another interesting offseason because we have another interesting draft allegedly. So this might be another year where stuff gonna happen. Like the Minnesota better do something if they can't get either Giannis or what's his name, Kyrie. Stuff about to shift. Dev said agree, but he won't. He will go to Miami. Which one is he talking about? Giannis or about Luka?
Probably Giannis, because that's another name that's been thrown out there is Miami.
You said they get rid of Bam? Dev says, man.
Is that what the Godfather said?
No.
What'd he say? Okay.
Dev said, man, who dropped the idea the Mavs would be better with Giannis or AD? What crazy talk to think Luka wasn't as good fit as those two. I ain't say that, Div, man.
I don't know who said that, Div.
I don't know who said that either, Div.
Who said something that crazy?
Div said, what you think it will take to get rid of Pelinka? They got him. So they got him help. They put somebody beside him, which is usually the first step towards them thinking about getting rid of him. When I saw that happening, as far as getting another guy, I was like, yeah, they're real close. I don't think they're gonna get rid of him. I think he got another season. He's gonna get another at least part of the season. Like he might get fired in the middle of the year or something, depending on how bad they do. But he gets one more season. He's gonna get. I wish he didn't. I wish he did.
Listen to me, bro.
Listen to me. Austin Reeves.
Listen to me. Mm-hmm. I don't care how many GMs they put beside this dude. As long as he's in that front office, I do not trust what he does for the Lakers, bro. I'm sorry.
I'm with you, bro.
Austin Reeves about to get a Jalen Duren contract.
Yeah, and Jalen Duren not gonna get it, and he made the All-NBA. I know. That's the crazy part about it. Div says my last. Hold on, let me ask you this. So the Lakers are the one with the money, right? That we talking about. Mm-hmm. Austin Reeves did not make the All-Star game. He did not make an All-NBA team, right? He was trash in the playoffs. They're gonna pay him that money, right?
Mm-hmm.
Would the Lakers pay? Would they pay Jalen Duren his money? You know the answer to that. No, they wouldn't. No. But why would they pay Austin Reeves that money there? That's pretty dumb.
Because he's him. What are you talking about?
I'm sorry.
He's him, King.
Dave says, my last question, if you were GM, would you send out Reeves in a first unprotected to New Orleans for Derek Queen and the Herb Jones? You're not getting both of them. They're not getting rid of Derek Queen. They didn't have a draft pick this year. That was their guy from last year. And
would you?
Would I? Hold up. I'm sorry. Yeah, I mean, he did ask would I. Yes. Yes.
Well, you shouldn't even send that question in, Div. You already know what he's gonna say.
Yes.
You put Derek Queen in there. That's all. He need to read the second name.
That wouldn't be enough though. They would still need more in the interior defensively though. To help out, either put they would need a backup center or they would need a power forward that would be like a Aaron Gordon type shit. Go Aaron Gordon.
Ain't he a free agent?
There are people available, bro. Let's go get the team together. Let's do it. But you don't trust Rob Pelinka.
I don't trust him.
Or Jeannie Buss at this point. CC says Wemby said he bought a goldfish to study Shay's movements and tendencies. Is that true? I don't know. Wemby be saying some wild stuff. It could be, bro. If he said that, bro, that's hilarious.
Bro, that's crazy if he did, bro. That's why I didn't hear that one. But
I think if they win the series, Wemby gonna talk some trash. He gonna talk some serious trash, bro. But he don't got he want the smoke though. He want the smoke because he don't like Chet. It's always been the situation. He on the same team as Chet. That's his problem. Bro, this dude when he got an alley on one side, came to the other side, basically stumbling, and went up and blocked Chet at the rim. I'm like, damn, Chet, bro, you soft.
Bro, it's funny you said that because they were talking about that on Shannon Sharp show. They were talking about how, man, he just feel like everything he does seems methodical. He said, bro, he's even getting blocked at the rim by Vassell, bro. I was like, yo, wait,
bro.
Every time I watch these games, bro, I'm like, this Chet is overrated, bro.
They scared him.
Overrated.
You were watching. You remember when Remember when when Dirk was going through his like, having to deal with folks getting up under him and trying to bully him and all that stuff? That's happening to Chet. Chet not as big as Dirk. You feel me? Like Dirk at least had a little bit of weight on him and all that. He got to a point. Chet is like thin, bro. Like thinner than Kevin Durant.
Now you said Luke. I thought you was gonna bring up he looks the same way he did against the Mavericks 2 years ago.
He did. I mean, when does he look better in the playoffs so far?
Against the Lakers, when he had no center or no big to play against.
Yeah, I mean, he went. Yeah, I don't count that.
Exactly. That's the point.
I'm about to say, I don't count that.
Look who he did against, which is what I said at the beginning of the series when we was watching that first game. And I said that. I said, bro, you're not playing the Lakers no more.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, AJ Mitchell. When the last time you heard his name? Exactly. You're not playing the Lakers anymore, which is what I was saying.
I think he's scared of Wemby though.
No, bro.
Wemby, he's scared.
When is he not being scared of Wemby, bro?
I mean, back in the day when they played for U.S. versus France, back when they were kids.
When he was like, what, he 9? Oh, okay.
When Chet won the MVP over there, and Wemby said from that point on,
it's on site.
I think it was FIBA or whatever. Div says you did call JB way before anyone. Appreciate you, Div. Appreciate you. LOL. Jason says Thunder in 7. I mean, I ain't gonna lie to you though. I ain't gonna lie to you. I think San Antonio gotta win tomorrow though, or today. This is a big game. This is game 5 between the 2-2 series. Like,
2-2,
and it's in OKC though. So OKC needed more though because it is in OKC. They can't go down. They go back to San Antonio. It's a wrap. But I still think both of them. You still don't want to go down 3-2 after being 2-2 because anything can happen, and it's just one game you need to lose. CC said Chet never had someone challenge him like Wemby has. He needs to hit the weights. LeBron James challenged him first before he came to the league. PJ Washington and them challenged him. CC, this ain't Chet first time in the playoffs. Chet ain't never been like dominant in the playoffs. Only time he looked good was against the Lakers. That was, I think, the only time they've been like, whoa, Chet looked like, man, look at Chet holding the series. He basically held the series for him between him and
why everybody killing him right now?
Because he ain't doing nothing. They asking your boy Shea, what can you do to get him more involved offensively? I'm like, bro, I don't know why you asking him that. What can you do to get Shea involved more offensively?
It's funny you said that, King, because one of the broadcast, I think it was Reggie Miller, as a matter of fact, was saying this during the broadcast when it was like, oh, Shea needs somebody to set him up to get better looks and all. I'm just like, hold on. Didn't y'all just say he was the greatest point guard you ever seen in your life?
I thought he was a point guard. That's what I thought. But it was hold up. He not a point guard no more either.
I've been saying he's not a point guard.
No. We know he's not a point guard. What I'm saying is now, allegedly to the NBA, he's no longer a point guard.
Listen to me, bro. When he said that, I'd be wishing I could clip some of that stuff to send to you, bro. When I heard that, I said, wait a minute, what? Why does he need to be set up? He's the point guard.
I thought he was the point guard. That's what I'm saying. So somebody got set Luke up. Somebody set Jalen Brunson.
He's struggling on traps and double teams.
Who's setting Jalen Brunson up? That sounds like something Devin Booker and two guard. That two guard is trying to play point guard.
I know a guy who don't care about that. Still get you 30.
He said the most double team guy damn near in history.
He said 60 points is what I said against one of the best defensive teams in the league. That's all I said, bro. That's all I was saying. I mean,
my bad. That don't work. That's a lie. They won the best defensive team there when he played them.
Oh,
when he played them, you feel me? They were tired from when Bam dropped 83. You feel me?
My bad. I'm sorry. My bad, bro. I apologize. I'm gonna get it right next time.
Yeah. Dave says a Luka and Wemby combo will be a rep. Yeah, that never happened.
That'd be stupid.
The league would be that. Yeah, they'd be mad. You talking about Kevin Durant going? That'd be a Kevin Durant kind of like. That ain't even as many people as Kevin Durant and the big three at Golden State Warriors. You put them two together. You own the league offensively and defensively. It's a wrap. That's why I wanted Giannis beside Luka back then. So it would have been like the closest thing you can get to a wrap on both sides. But we'll see. CCC can't even argue with that, fam. No excuse left for Chet. Yeah, Chet got to get it together, man. I just think Chet, Chet getting exposed by Wemby. Wemby, like, trying to end this man's career. He, like, finish him. This dude, like, he wouldn't be saying, I don't. This dude not on my level, bro. I'm trying to send this dude home, bro. What do you
Ain't
got
no more of this, huh? Ain't no more of that. Huh?
Well, I ain't doing it no more. Well, that's not gonna happen after this year anyway. When they don't go back to back, that's gonna be done. Div says only got soft in the chat. Aiden, yeah, dominating. Get it right, Div.
Dominating, Div. Don't do that. Being disrespectful. Right. But yeah, man, listen, we definitely appreciate y'all, man, rocking with your boys for another episode, man, of Cap and Crown NBA podcast. We will be back here on Wednesday. We'll probably be talking about the Spurs again. What was it? You said Game 5, right?
Yeah,
it'll be Game 5. And then I guess whatever new. Oh, go ahead.
They play today, right? So yeah,
what's today?
Well, then right Wednesday.
So technically tomorrow.
Tomorrow for you, but
yeah,
I mean Tuesday. They play Tuesday and Thursday, right? So we'll have there'll still be a game left. That's what I was just wondering.
Yeah. So we'll talk about that on Wednesday though. But listen, if you guys are new, like I said before, if you're new to the channel, into NBA content, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We do this every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday morning. So too, everybody can hit them likes for us tonight, man. Y'all be doing a pretty good job of that, man. Like I said, helping us to continue to grow this channel. So we got a couple more subscribers. We appreciate y'all on that too.
Oh, we got 7?
Yeah, man. So listen. Also, too, you want to become a member of the channel. Shout out to Div. Simply hit that join button right there next to the subscribe button, man. And as we continue to grow the channel, with the help of the members of the channel, it comes with other perks as well, too, man. So we definitely appreciate y'all there. So if you want to become a member of the channel, simply hit that join button next to the subscribe button. Also, too, we got a show tomorrow for Cuz We Geeked. We talk about all things in the geek culture involving movies and television. We're going to be talking about the Mandalorian and Grogu movie tomorrow, man. So shout out to Big J, BA, and Cuz. BA probably going to be celebrating out here, man. Ain't like he don't know nobody. We're talking about that tomorrow on the show. So if you guys have seen Grogu, I say Grogu, Mandalorian and Grogu, if you've seen that movie, I could join us over on Cuz We Geek tomorrow, man. We'll talk about that movie. Something else coming out to
He-Man.
Hey, that come out on the 5th. So I think we got like 2 more weeks of that. Shout out to my cuz. She said she's gonna give me that sword.
I want that scary movie popcorn bucket. If you get one, if you see it, bro, buy me one and send me. I'll pay you for it. If anybody see that, I want that scary movie popcorn bucket, bro.
One of Josh's sisters, Will's sisters, had hit me up. She's like, "You gonna get that bong?" Oh, I'm not getting that.
Oh, bro.
She was like,
why you just put it on the side, bro.
I was like, why would a water pipe? Think about
it's a water pipe, bro. It's called a water pipe. Okay, if you go into a store and all, it's a water pipe. You don't say that. Water pipe.
I was like, why am I the first person you thinking of when you saw that? It's like, anybody else?
Man, she get side eye like, you need something?
You getting this? But no, like I said, we're gonna talk about that on tomorrow. There's something else that's supposed to be coming out, bro. I'm blanking right now.
I
can't think of it right now. Yeah. All right. Oh, just join us on Cuz We Geek, y'all. Like I said, Marvel, Star Wars, DC, all that type of stuff, man. We talk about that all over there on Cuz We Geeked. But Kings, everything else I forget.
Share, and more share. Also, when you said that about BA, I was laughing on the inside because he been quiet today on the group chat as well for wrestling. So I'm like, oh, I know why you quiet now. But follow myself, Queen, Travis, BA, and sometimes Devin on We Talk Combat. So we talk all things combat, sports, and sports entertainment. I like to call us the best, brightest, and blackest combat review show there is on YouTube or anywhere else. We do watch-alongs damn near every day. We got a PLE this weekend, Clash in Italy that we'll be doing a watch-along for as well. We do recap shows every Sunday afternoons, usually around 3 p.m. So just if you like WWE, that type of content, come on over there, like, follow, subscribe, leave all that. And yeah, we'll see y'all back over here on Wednesday for some NBA content. Go Spurs. Damn, I can't believe I said that. Go Spurs. Jeez.
Yes, sir. Listen, we'll be back here on Wednesday, y'all, for more NBA content, man. It's your boys from Cap and Crown NBA Podcast. Like I said, we'll be back here on Wednesday, same cap time, same Crown channel.
No cap.
Cap and Crown, King. Listen, Chet is probably the best power forward of this generation.